We're watching this video right here. You see this dude getting tased?
Yeah.
He laughed at the taser, but didn't see the pepper spray coming. Before we get to that, though, did you guys know that we have a second channel? We play video games right here. It's called Toasty Games. Check it out. There's a link in the description. Go subscribe to it. I do live streams like twice a week. Yeah. Also, apparently, look, what was it? Mommy vlogger, Gypsy Rose influencers planned exposed. I'll be next Gypsy Rose video. We'll have to see what that is.
The caller reported that her 59-year-old brother named Edward was experiencing a mental crisis.
Oh, Edward. You know, this is probably after they tase him.
After the pepper spray and the tasing.
He's just like, yeah, man. Yeah, he looks like he's got some problems.
She also mentioned that he carried a knife and that she had locked herself in the bathroom for safety.
Geez, I got the Damascus knife, Damascus steel, fancy knife.
Dang.
Oh my goodness, you better watch out. We've watched several of these videos where someone like allegedly throws a knife at someone. You throw one of these suckers in there, I don't know, you done.
The previous day, police had been called to the same address after a neighbor reported that Edward was outside yelling and swearing while holding a shovel.
Uh-oh.
Additionally, he is also a convicted felon and registered offender from an incident that occurred in 1999.
Quite the rap sheet there, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's outside your door with the yeah, Dane, what do you do? This dude's outside your door with the shovel screaming.
Tell him ain't no dirt here, homie. You better go around. You know what I'm saying?
Fire a couple of shots off, call it self-defense, you know, wrap it up. It's the end of the day.
Did you call, ma'am?
Yes, I want him removed from his property.
Okay, what's going on?
He is very abusive. He has rearranged my mom's whole house.
Okay.
He cannot.
Sorry, I don't. Just imagine.
He's a bad interior decorator. That's crazy.
Terrible at interior design. Down here at the trailer park, we have a high standard. He ain't reaching it. The neighbor mowing the yard, you know, they got that line, right? But they only go back to this tree right here. They ain't going to mow past that. It's not even mowed over here. It's just this one strip down the middle.
What just happened to this yard?
He's screaming and hollering. Her central air won't work no more because he broke it in there.
How did he break it?
It just won't work.
I know,
The
but did he
furnace won't work,
did he like
nothing.
hit it or
And
smash
he
it?
cannot be here. He's a sex offender. And the school's right up this hill.
Okay, I'll go talk to him.
This lady is the least helpful.
She's
is
not
the least
answering
helpful.
any question.
Did he break it? It just don't work. Okay. So far,
Because he
what did
yelled
this
at it?
man? What did he do? But then she gets to he's a sex offender. There's a school nearby, so maybe he's too close to the school.
Hi, Ed.
You got a social security card?
I do.
That's it?
No.
Why not?
What's going on today?
Social security.
You got a social security card. What's your mother's maiden name? And make sure you're American. You got social security? Ain't gonna be none left by the time you're old enough to use it. But let me see that card.
Right.
Were you yelling and screaming inside at all?
Hell no, I've been outside.
Okay.
No, he was screaming at me out here.
Screaming at him.
Oh, there's the lawnmower.
Yeah.
They got to finish the job up. All right, they just weren't done.
Yeah, can you shut that off so I can hear?
I'm outside.
It's just like oh, the cops are here. His whole plan to like be close enough to like eavesdrop is ruined.
Outside.
I see you're outside. Were you yelling at her outside
No, I
here?
was screaming at God. You know that.
Why are you screaming at God?
It's like, in love.
What's that?
In love.
You're in love? Okay, that's good. Unfortunately,
He's screaming at God because he's in love.
With God?
The school's right up this hill.
Who knows? He's just in love, Dane. He's smoking cigars outside,
Yeah,
surrounded by his
that's
Glad
true.
wrap bags. Like, is that where he keeps his cigars? Okay, weird story. Weird. Like I'm just in love, man. Leave me in peace.
unfortunately though, you can't be screaming outside if it's causing a disturbance, and
I
you're
didn't disturb anybody.
well, you disturbed her, and that's why I'm here. She called us.
Oh, well, it's definitely not her. He's not in love with her. Yeah. She's just a pain.
Yeah.
Dispatch didn't call you.
What?
Dispatch from downtown did not call you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
He's pulling the Jedi mind tricks out. Dispatch didn't call you down here. Dispatch didn't call you down here. You were not a real officer. You were not a real officer. Let me see your social security card.
I'm here because they're
They
claiming
didn't
you were
sail
being
across
disorderly.
there. They didn't sail me. Who let themselves out of there? I walked. They were right behind me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
I don't know what he's talking about either, man.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
It's supposed to be the middle stuff they were talking about earlier because he's just. Bleh.
A little bit of everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like if a thought crosses in his mind, he's like, yes, that is the story we will create here. I'm in love, swearing at God.
So we can't continue to keep coming back here because
I don't know
you're
why he does.
causing disturbances.
I have such
I wasn't here when you said anything, but they're claiming that you were out here yelling and screaming at people.
You said you weren't here.
Right. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Oh, so you weren't here. Watch out. This dude's Facebook is wild, I bet. If you weren't here, then it didn't happen there. You have no proof. What, you're going to take their word for it? Witness accounts? Ah! Patooey.
Can you hang out with him for a minute? I'm going to talk to Mom inside.
The officer then went inside to speak with the tenants. They reported Edward was behaving very unruly and everyone in the house wanted him out.
I'll work on getting him out of here. Okay?
Thank you.
You bet. So, Ed,
They want him out. Yeah, I was going to say, where does he live? Does he live here? I guess, obviously.
He lives
not.
with them, right?
I kinda
They're
got
all in the
lost
same
that.
house?
Well, whatever. They're going to get rid
That's
of
the
him either way,
vibes
right?
I'm getting. I don't know.
I mean, he's just hanging out. They're like, get him to go away. We don't even know him.
He's hanging out on our patio furniture here.
okay. Well, we're going to be here until you're leaving because you can't be here anymore. So go ahead and collect your things and you can start heading to wherever you're headed to. Still
He told him, he's like, I'll be there tomorrow. I'm staying right here. I ain't going nowhere. My hat's down and my flippy floppies are sliding off,
He's
sucking on the
comfy.
cigar.
He's quite comfy.
Well, she just told me that she wants you to leave.
She said, why you?
They just can't talk to this dude. No, she wanted you to leave. No, not me. Uno reverse card.
Do you have anything in the trailer there? No, we're not going to sit here while you smoke a cigar. You need to get up and collect your things and leave the property.
Sexually harassing me.
Yeah, turn.
Oh, what?
He's being sexually harassed.
I wish they would quit that. Quit sexually harassing this man.
Oh, man, he's getting so
He's
sexually
just
harassed
smoking
right
a
now.
cigar. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone.
He's just smoking it very seductively. He's giving the wrong vibes here, you know?
They can't help it. It's just being seduced.
He kept like sucking on the whole thing earlier. Like, I don't know why he was doing that.
Well, I was called here because you were yelling and screaming at your sister, creating a disturbance. That's why we were called.
I forgot this is the sister. Right.
Right,
But it's because he's
yeah.
in love. Is he in love with the sister? Oh, no. Get him out.
And we're willing to let you leave if you have somewhere else to go without going to jail. But if you're refusing to leave, then you're going to go to jail. I'd rather not do that. So that decision is yours. But I'd like you to make a smart decision and just get up, collect your things, and go wherever you want to go. I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
The ball's in your court. And he's like, smoking. I ain't listening.
Looking at the guy like,
Stop sexually harassing me. How dare you?
I gotta think.
You can't think and pack at the same time?
I do one thing at a time.
Well, yeah, we're not going to play games with you.
he's just not a multitasker. That's all, you know?
You know, don't give this guy a piece of gum. He just shuts down, okay?
We need you to get up and move, or you're going to come with us.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, there you go. All right, cool. Now they easy peasy. Time to get him out.
What did they just say to him?
We need you to get up and move. Do not get aggressive with us.
I ain't. I'm just standing here.
This dude. What? I ain't getting aggressive. I'm just standing suddenly and angrily.
Yeah.
I want a house with my family.
You're going to stay outside.
I don't know where you're gonna go. I'm going to house with my family.
Oh, he's going inside with his family. Oh boy.
Yeah, I bet it don't.
I thought they were gonna tase him when he jumped up right there, but you know, all right.
Me too.
I saw a joke. Oh, it was on TikTok or something. I was talking about game wardens. They're talking about like game wardens versus like regular cops. Like game wardens go out there and they know everybody's strapped, but they'll walk right up to them, write them a citation, tell them to get out. No fear for their life at all. And then you got like the videos of like city cops and like an acorn falls on the roof and they dump their whole mag on the dude that's handcuffed in the back of the car.
Yeah, I know, right?
So just my expectations were this guy would have got a couple of warning shots when he suddenly stood up like that. But good on these guys for keeping it cool.
They don't want you inside.
Well, shoot, it's done. Open the door. Yeah.
Ed, you're not going to go
I'll go
inside the
back.
house. You're not going to go inside the house, Ed.
Oh!
Oh, he tripped.
He tripped. He tripped over the kid gate. The child gate got him.
He's like, ah!
Ah, shit!
You're going to get tased. Stop.
Tase.
Stop.
Tase my ass. Tase it.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. What's the matter?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Relax. Do it now.
Oh, yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands.
What a monster, dude. He's
hit him with the, ooh, yeah. Watch your way,
Kool-Aid man.
savage. Ooh. Put your hands behind your back now.
I love it.
He said, oh, I love it.
Love it.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back now. Give me your hands. 904 taser deployed. Put your hands behind your back.
Boy, he gave him the long one too.
Yes, he did. He held that
Yeah.
thing forever. He's
like-
testing this man's endurance.
Let's see how the battery on this thing is. Yeah. The other dude's like, put your hands behind your back, and he's like, yeah, he can't. Give him a second.
Put your hands behind your back.
Pulling out the prongs.
Oh,
Trying to. Oh. Yeah, he done after
He's
that.
done. He's
You
done.
done after that. I mean, you get it with a taser in there. You know, some people can outpower the taser, but you can't. Very few people can.
Handle that pepper spray. Ooh, boy.
That dude's eyes gonna be swole.
Relax. Give me your hands.
$5 million. $5 million, my brother.
He's calling for help. He's calling the boys in, Dane.
Man.
I wonder what like the SOPs are for these situations to where like you're tasing them and they're just like not. They tase them. They hit him with the pepper spray. Like what's next? Because at what point does it become like it's not working? So you know you just
Right.
I mean, I'm sure that pepper spray starts kicking in. He'll probably be like, my eyeballs. Because
Does it go back in, spray again?
I need a shredder. Oh, yeah, son of a fantastic in my eyes.
I wonder how bad the prongs hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? I bet that they.
I was just looking at his jacket. I was like, is this like a rubber jacket? It's not. But I was like, I wonder how thick this thing is. Like if they were getting in there good. But he was tensing up pretty hard when they were tasing him. So
Yeah.
I imagine that they sticking pretty good in there.
What are they like needles?
Oh, what, taser prongs?
Yeah.
They're like little hooks. They're, like, let's see. There's a good picture of them right there. So yeah, it's kind of like a needle, but then it's got a hook, so it can't kind of like straight out.
Ooh.
So it gets in there.
That looks like it hurts in general right there. Like,
Yeah, just
gotta get
just the
shot
taser.
with that. Right.
Just getting hit by that's rough.
They won't steal my fanny pack, I bet. All right, stop. They're right, baby. Right.
Oh my God, the sexual harassment is back there. Now, oh man. Like, what was he expecting them to do? Like, come out, just blast? Like, they called the cops on you, man.
Got it. He's on
Some probes quick. Let's walk over to the grid.
Just pulling them hooks straight out. Ooh, ouch. Like, I was actually wondering that, like, if they got like they're in there good enough, they gotta like get they just rip them out, or they gotta like be careful with them, or what? I don't know. Ugh.
Right.
Not too sure what they gotta do with all that. Like, call the ambulance. All right, you can take these out, so it doesn't.
Can you catch like a blood vessel or something, or is that?
I mean, I'm
deep
sure.
enough? I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
it's happened. I'm sure someone's like
Ugh.
has bled before in the past. I'm sure. I'm sure there's like things they got to do, like depending on where they're shot at and all that. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments.
He went through several cycles, but every time he would pull up the cord, so I'd have to deploy another probe and try to get back into the house, and then became resistive and wrap both arms around that freaking post of the deck there. They couldn't free him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, when do they? I was kind of wondering, like, when they'd prime off. I thought he would let go from the pepper spray, but the pepper spray didn't even seem to bother him that much.
Dude.
Maybe they didn't get it on him there that well. This dude's just built different.
I was gonna say this man's just built different, bro.
Yeah, but like when he's like grabbing a hold of something and holding onto it tight, so when they tase him, he's not going to like let go of it. You know,
Right, exactly.
it's not like GTA 5 when someone tases you, just like jump out of the car. You know,
Go limp. Yeah.
yeah. It's like, of course he's going to tense up. So I was like, when do they like? What's next? Because they got to get him off of it, or he's just going to like sit there forever until they fry him.
Several cycles with the taser and spray, and he still fought until we forced him. You know, he didn't really. He'd get through a cycle, and then he would rip the cords. You know, so I'd have to deploy another
I wouldn't quite like it. He went through like 3 cycles before he ripped them cords.
Yeah.
probe into him to get a connection, and then it'd
was
go
mad
through
if you
another
were still
cycle and
doing
do
it.
the same thing. I'm gonna take him down to Gunderson for
This
med
dude's been
clinic.
struggling to get these wires in his bag for this entire conversation. It's driving me nuts.
I know, it's bothering me.
right, Ed, we're gonna get you cleaned up, okay?
All right, take your time, sir.
Oh, so take your time, sir. Everything's fine now. Well, he's a nice guy.
He figured out where he wanted to go. It was with them.
He's getting exactly what he wanted. Going back to his homies.
Just gonna help you so you don't fall over.
If you don't help me, I can get on it a lot easier.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah, he's freaking getting wore. He's getting that pepper spray. He's got snot on his face and everything. Ugh, God, that's gonna hurt.
Hey, no problem.
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
During the
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm back. Get back, guys.
The officer also sustained a laceration to his arm that required medical treatment.
What?
Well, the cops cut their arms, like digging through the
gate.
the kid gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the dude, I saw he had a cut on his arm too. So everybody got cut by that.
Oh, I got you your seatbelt.
Forgot.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
Thank you. We've all been you in there.
Thank you. He says it's so nice now.
Edward was charged with felony resisting an officer causing injury, misdemeanor counts of disorderly
Causing injury. Yeah. It got hurt. You know, that's too bad.
Felony?
It's a felony charge.
bail jumping, and he was subsequently released on a $1,000 signature bond.
I also jumped bail.
Wow.
Wait, what's that? Wait, what is bail jumping? Hang on.
Okay.
Failing to show up to court. Okay.
Yeah.
And surrender within a time period. Okay, I got you.
The court determined that Edward was not competent to stand trial. He has been ordered to undergo treatment, and the case has been suspended until January 2025 to reassess his competency.
I just from watching that video, I can agree that he's not all there. He's not.
Yeah.
He ain't. He needs some help. Yeah, so that way you don't have to mess around and find out what happens.
God, what a beast, though, dude. He's just like, yeah. I like that.
Oh man.
It's like Nacho Libre. I love.
I mean, he was just in love, Dane. He was just in love.
Yeah.
And it's not even. It's like even the pepper spray. Like they got him out of the car and he was freaking snotting all over the place, but he was never like, It was just.
He wasn't screaming about his eyes, but you could tell it had taken a toll on him.
Yeah, like this comment right here is like that man needs an exorcist. All right, well that's the end of that video. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that cool stuff. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. So toast to my friends. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.